What's up, everybody? Want to try some things. This is very odd. Very odd. Okay. All right. I'm seeing what I can do. Going to post it on the Discord, I think. I don't know. All right, I'm sending it to like 2,000 people on Discord. Ah! Okay. Holy crap! Holy crap! It's like I've got 200 messages at once. Oh my gosh. That's insane. I like logged in and my screen just blows up. Holy crap. Okay, cool. So I just bombed our Discord with it. So, forced you to log in. I don't know what's going on. Northern California, cool. Thank you, TJ Mareth on the guitars. You'll notice my ESP with EMGs is gone. I've taken it home to my kids. My daughters really want to learn. Coin pushers, it's a legal thing in the state of Ohio. Some people say they're not legal, and my investors... Cool, Rita. I'm glad that it finally notified you. That's awesome. Some people say that... coin pushers are not legal in the state of Ohio, and my investors/partners don't want the liability there. Hey, do me a favor, everybody. Go and click the like button on Facebook. Or not Facebook. I'm so used to Facebook. Please click the like button on YouTube, and it'll get sent out to more people so I can get higher, more people watching. YouTube revenue over under 40K. It's under 40K for the... I'll be over 40K between October and the end of the year. It is not 40K yet, but gosh darn it, it's getting close. It's insane. Yeah, and I will do a YouTube revenue report probably the second week of December for my month of November. My YouTube payment will come in like the 21st or 22nd, but I'll do a report on it because they just sent me... I was sitting at church and I got an email or a ding on my phone saying, "Oh, we calculated it. Who's better?" I like Mr. Beast a lot. He has a lot of connections to like Central Ohio too, which is kind of interesting. I don't watch PewDie much. It's not that I don't like him. It's just I don't watch him. I watch Mr. Beast. Do I have to pay taxes on YouTube? Absolutely. But it kind of still gets, I think it gets mixed in with a lot of my other income too, so I can expense it pretty decent. Here, let me get you a link if you are interested in the Discord. Let's see, I'm posting a link there. So, and hit the like button if you can, guys. 123 subscribers. If you're on, JP Vending's got his coin pushers up. That's cool. Yeah, feel free to join the Discord. It's free. Yay. We know I like free. Then I got something big I just posted about on Discord. Something interesting is going to happen to me mid-December. That's going to be cool. Car wash. I've made an offer on a car wash. Nothing yet. I've made an offer, and it's got a contingent acceptance on an abandoned warehouse. Give me like 2 minutes, and I'll put a picture up here on my... over here, I'll put a picture up here of an abandoned warehouse I'm looking at buying. I think I posted about it on Discord, but I was in there. Gosh darn it! I'm kidding you not. I need a sponsorship from Samsung because I've been taking pictures of all this stuff with my Note 10 Plus, and the new Note 11 is gorgeous. The iPhone 11 Pro, iPhone 11 Pro is a totally gorgeous, amazing phone. But the Note 10 Plus is also really dang awesome. And I've been having so much fun with the triple camera on it. So it's one of those things where I'm really excited because, I figure in a couple years, there you go. Now, maybe we should keep it there so you don't have to see my face. Yeah, I'm editing this live. Okay. I'll add some texts. some text and stuff. Just give me a second. Hold on. So this is an abandoned warehouse that I looked at. I made an offer on it. I'll do some videos on it. It's really cool. Am I a millionaire? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I get bombed with comments again. So there's a picture. Can you see it of the warehouse? Yeah, meet Kevin. If you, gosh darn it, it'll probably close like March or April. So if you want to come and play paintball in an abandoned warehouse, that could be a couple fun videos. How many hours do I work at the laundromat? It's just like 2 hours a week-ish. I don't spend that much time. Oh, man, we need to get some of the mods on there. 65 likes. You guys can do better than that. I use OBS. I've had some people say I need to do Streamlabs, but I don't know how well that works on PC. Anxiety on the first investment? No, not really. I have anxiety dealing with tenants and having to evict them. Should I start a pawn shop? A pawn shop would be fun. The state of Ohio makes you put up like a $50,000 bond to do it, and I just don't want to go. I'll get the guitars out later. Yeah, I'm going to go to probably Tuesday and Thursday schedule. And here, we're going to do an instant poll. I drive a 2012 Kia Forte. We're going to do an instant poll real quick. Would you guys be interested if I go to, there's a couple options that I have. I would love to go, if you're asking me to be a mod, the answer is always no. But I've got a couple ideas. I'm planning on going only to 2 days a week doing uploads because it really doesn't make sense to do the way that I've been doing it. My net worth's between $2 and $4 million ish. It's on the website, on Discord I say between 1 and 5, but it's actually more like 2 to 4. You click the thumbs up button. It looks like this. So I'm debating on doing like Tuesdays and Thursdays or maybe Wednesdays and Fridays for uploads, and then maybe a live stream a week. But here's the question. I will very quickly get ahead of schedule, I think. Meaning, I think I could do 2 or 3 videos. I think I can do 3 to 4 videos a week. But I don't want to have that pressure to do a bunch every week. Because if something interesting doesn't happen, I don't want to have this big incentive for me to lie to everybody. Because I have all these suggestions like, what would get the clicks, Brandon? You need to go out and do this. You need to set one of your houses on fire. It's like, yeah, that would get a lot of views, guys, but I don't want to have that incentive to start being really a liar to everybody. So I want to know, would you guys rather, here's the question. 1, would you rather watch a 30 or 40-minute episode of what I deal with, meaning the trailer park, the laundromat, and I would post the time codes in the video to where if you only want to watch quarters, you could forward to that point. Or would you like me to drop like multiple videos, like Tuesday at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time? I'm just going to post as many videos as I have for that week. So you get a quarter collection video, you might get a trailer park video, you might get a rental video and an eviction video all at the same time, or a long episode. So, do I keep multiple? Yeah, I have like 8 LLCs right now between 140 rentals. I just don't, I don't split it up weird, so. Kevin will figure it out, guys. Don't worry about Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin, or I guess I should call him Meet Kevin. He's met Kevin to me, because I've met him. He might be Meet Kevin to you, because you guys have not met him. So you guys like the idea of multiple short videos, which is fine. I mean, it doesn't make any difference. They'll get inconsistent views if I upload multiple. I wonder and worry about that. I just don't know. My vacancy percentage right now is like 10%, and I just had 4 or 5 people move out, and then I've got an eviction running right now. How rich am I? I am big rich. Yeah, but the thing is, I want to keep doing videos because it's just these videos are the easiest segment of my businesses that I run. Yes, top tech lists. That's me. Back in the olden days when I first got into, after I got my sold my SEO business and paid for a lawyer, I decided I was going to go after rich people. Yeah, I'm drinking mouthwash right here. After I sold my SEO business back in 2013, I had this decision to, how do I go and find rich people? And the richest people I knew at the time were people that had recently got rich on Bitcoin. And I knew quite a few people back then. And so I started approaching people that had recently got rich off of Bitcoin. I said, hey, you want to start buying some houses in Central Ohio? And that's kind of where it started with the initial investors. We bought 12 houses. Then I was able to cash out refi a few of them. We ended up with 18 houses, and then the Bitcoin money ran out, and I just started going with accredited investors. Yeah, I'll do the guitar here soon. TV show on CNBC, I don't think that'll work. Love my channel from Chicago, Fastlane Forum. I'm wanting to start an arcade. Did I get rich off Bitcoin? I didn't, because almost everything I had. I mean, I've still got Bitcoin today, but we sold almost everything that I had at the time personally, and then I knew people that were Bitcoin rich at the time. It just was immediately, I sold most everything to USD in order to buy rentals. So you make the decision on that. So building materials, I buy stuff like at Menards and stuff when it's on sale. Hey, if you haven't liked the video, please like the video if you can. Playlists, I try to, now here's the thing, Mintman 13, I do have a lot of playlists on the channel, but I only like 8% of people know that I have them. So laundry at the trailer park, absolutely, because some of these trailers have converted washer dryer hookups. It's really weird. They took a bedroom and they converted it to a washer dryer room, like a utility room. It doesn't make any sense. So we're going to convert the bedrooms back to bedrooms. Luxury trailer park. It's going to be like a middle grade trailer park. I have to make it nicer, and I think I can. So, open up the casino space in the warehouse. No, that'd be very much illegal in the state of Ohio. Warehouse, probably just bulk storage. For whatever. Farthest drive is the furthest rental. It's like 45 minutes. It's all about the same. How much money? Do you guys want to know how much I made on rentals last month? I'll tell you. I hate even to log into my management software because it's going to be really pathetic for this month. Oh, it's awful. Oh, no. No. Yeah, I don't have a lot. This month looks terrible because it's all auto pay and I haven't balanced my bank books yet. Here, I'll take a screenshot and show you guys how much I made last month. Because it's, I'm doing, I hate to use the term flex. I'm downloading it right now. I hate to use the term flex, guys, because that, to me, is, I'm 34 years old, and I probably should not be allowed to say flex, because that's a new kid statement. But I have this problem, and it really aggravates me. I get aggravated a lot reading YouTube comments. And and it's amazing to me how many people call me an idiot on Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube. So I got Facebook on the mind. I'm editing this photo right now. All these people that call me an idiot, they're like, you're stupid. You're going to go bankrupt. You don't make any money. You're a sack of crap, Brandon. It's like, I run a pretty successful rental business. And I have this hard time being like, the number of people that are out there and they essentially look at one YouTube video and they feel like they know every single part about my life. And it's like, it bothers the crap out of me. And I know it's just one of those things where you put your life on display on YouTube. And this number does not include the trailer park because the trailer park's not entered in our system correctly for rents. So there's trailer park money that's not included in this. So let's see. All right. Because I've debated on doing videos on how much my trailer park or my rental business is making. Because I mean, it blows the it doesn't blow the YouTube money away, but it's certainly more money than I make off YouTube. But then the other side of it is the fact that I actually have to work. Okay, cool. Can you guys read that? I'll make it bigger. That's how much we brought in this month. So there's how much money I made off rentals. All right, I brought in. That's gross revenue. And I'm not going to break down how much money I spent on everything. I will tell you there's about $12K in debt service that I have to pay, like offhand. What's the deal when Bitfunder got shut down? A guy's in jail, and I'm actually part of a class action lawsuit against the guy. It's insane. So, please don't spam the chat. Holy crap. Ideal debt to income ratio, I'd say like 20%. Why can't I distinguish Facebook from YouTube? The reason is because I run a newspaper and we do a crap ton of news on Facebook. So up till like 2 months ago, 90% of everything on that I did in life was Facebook. So that's why I call YouTube Facebook and reverse it and crap like that. Am I going to gate fence the trailer park? I really hope so. My wife's texting me. Your friend made $40K today from e-com alone. That's cool. Yeah, the Bitcoin thing was fun while it lasted, but the thing that, and it's what I really caution people about with Bitcoin. There's a lot of like nefarious, crazy people involved in Bitcoin, and if they have to ruin your life over to get money off you, they will. Because I've been doxxed like 2 or 3 times by people dealing with Bitcoin stuff over like $50,000, and it's like I've got accredited investors that are way bigger than that. So how many times units you got? I don't understand what you mean by that. Favorite, but I should buy Bitcoin. I do have Bitcoin. I haven't bought it. Does my brother help with laundry repairs? He's going to do a video this week going to my laundromat, I think, and fixing machines. Properties are bought outright, no debt. I'm in 1.65 million of debt, but that's like on 4 to 5-ish million in properties. So, but that doesn't define my net worth because I have equity partners and they're owed a percentage depending it. Yeah, crypto is wild. Bed bugs, yeah, I deal with them all the time. I'll probably do a documentary type thing on what happened to my brother with Bitcoin. They like tried to destroy my brother's life, and it's insane what they did. Because he stepped on the toes of a multi-billionaire. And it's amazing what happens when you step on the toes of a multi-billionaire that just doesn't care. So, I'm glad you enjoy, Antonio. How do I define slumlord, reasonable put up property? I try to make everything nicer than when I grew up in. New machines for the laundromat. We're negotiating with a Dexter sponsorship deal, kind of, sort of. Talking to them about getting laundry equipment, but I also have to deal with taxes this year. I'm sure laundromats are a thing in Italy. You just haven't seen them before. I have a lot of people from the UK, and they say, we don't have laundromats here, and yet I know like 24 people in the UK that are laundromats. They just don't look for them, so... Please stop spamming Lego Sensation. My tenants typically provide washers and dryers. I have stopped providing free washers and dryers. They break them all the time. Thoughts on gold and silver? I like silver way more than gold. The full story about my brother, I'll probably do it with my video talking about how I sourced my early investors through Bitcoin forums and stuff like that. Just finding people because the way that the SEC works is essentially they want you to only get investment money from rich people. It's kind of weird. It's kind of really weird to say that the government wants you to only loan money from rich people, but the idea is, and it makes sense with the SEC, is that they want you to borrow money from rich people because if you take money from a poor person, it could very well be all they have. So It's Jack Ma. Oh my. Wow. Really. Yeah. See, Alex 100's right. They have laundrettes, which are usually a few coin-op machines and then off-premise laundry, which is what it's called here in the United States. And I talk to all these people, and they've never heard of a laundrette in UK. And they say, well, we don't have laundromats. I'm like, well, I see a laundrette where, kind of where you live. It's kind of weird. Yeah, there's a lot of laundromats in the United States that are like laundromat plus a bar, laundromat plus an arcade, laundromat plus food. So am I going by that warehouse? I've made several soft offers on it. Oh my gosh, we're almost ready to break 300 subs or 300 viewers. Do me a favor and click the like button if you can. I would really appreciate it. I'm glad you just watched the video, Vlay with an extra Y and Trucker Nation. I think I've watched your videos before, Trucker Nation. Motivation must be thinly spread as it is. I just like talking about business and money because I've had the opportunity to meet some really awesome people. And it's like one of those things, there's so many people out there that are like me, that are millennials or they are Gen Zs. And it's like, I don't know any rich people. How do I, and it's like, there's rich people all around you that have this awesome wealth of knowledge, business people, accomplished people. And a lot of the time I find they're super willing to share it, but younger people don't have any idea how to approach them, how to talk to them. Platinum's a neat investment. So's palladium because both can be used in catalytic converters for hydrogen systems. Best way to find someone who wants to finance a real estate project, my opinion has always been, and it continues to be, come up with a really good business plan, present it to a bunch of people, and see what pans out. Do I invest in Chicago? I don't. I know a couple big landlords out there. I know one guy that owns 75 units-ish. His name's Daniel Quack. He's got Quack Brother, Kwak, or I guess it's probably more like Quack Brothers on YouTube. So you're 16, you have a gardening business making $3K a month. That is totally awesome, Lewis Live. Yay. You're doing what you need to do. I'm going to help a kid this summer or this spring start a power washing business. We're going to do a documentary on it. I know your wife hates YouTube but loves watching your videos. I'm glad she does. There's a couple people I'm like that. It's like they don't watch TV but they watch my stuff. I'm like, oh man, I really feel like that's a high benchmark to do. Am I going to buy a car wash? I've got an offer on one. Many times I like to know where your laundromat is. It's in Central Ohio. If you're in Central Ohio, maybe message me or something. You can get a hold of me on Instagram. If you guys have a question, feel free to send me a message directly on Instagram. Do I think we're close to recession? I think we're close to cool off rather than an outright recession. There needs to be some cooling off in the market right now because the problem is, from what I see, investor, how do you finding our first deal? Just start making calls. I love the idea of calling people that own properties and ask them. One strategy that I have that I really like is driving around town and looking for rundown rentals and calling the number on the for rent sign. Don't do it online. Drive around. Find the for rent sign, call that number, ask if they want to sell. I did a Cybertruck video on my thoughts. Crowdfunding real estate that nobody really looks at, Nathaniel. That's what I want to do. I want to do a qualified syndication. I want to do a syndication to start buying properties here in Central and Southern Ohio. House prices are overpriced for newer construction. I agree with you, but the reason that housing prices right now for new construction are so high are because so many people quit. Back during the last recession, the Great Recession, we lost so many skilled tradespeople in the United States. It's amazing how many people got out. I know so many big-time builders, they just quit. They just don't want to do it anymore. And it knocked them out. Tesla truck, I did... Why are you guys asking me about the Tesla truck? It means that you did not watch my video where I talk about why I pre-ordered one. And I'm almost ready to pre-order a second one because I think that I want to do the AWD, the 300-mile range one for a while, and then upgrade to the 500, but I don't want to wait. What I think about doing a restaurant and or franchise restaurant, yeah, and I got contacted by somebody on Instagram asking me if I wanted to do a series about buying out a local restaurant. Not local, I mean Columbus, Ohio. That's cool, but I still have to manage 140 rentals, so I'm like lost on time. It's amazing. Buy a Cybertruck. No, I want to buy a Cybertruck because I can get the memes to pay for it. You guys don't understand how easy it is to monetize memes on the internet right now. We do that with our news company. We do use memes. Memes spread around the globe. We make money off of them. So I'll buy. Why doesn't your mom love you? I don't know. You would have to ask her. Yeah, I would sell the first one because there's this point on like Tesla vehicles when they come out, like the Model 3. For the first year of you owning a Model 3, you could resell it for more than it was worth. Then the demand caught up with the supply, and then they started depreciating like a normal vehicle. To talk more about my debts, I'm in $1.65 million in debt. I owe banks like $450,000. The rest is to private individuals, not banks, and I like it like that because I actually can call the person I owe money to and be like, hey, Mr. So-and-so, your payment's not going to be late. Not that it has ever been late, but I could do that theoretically, and people are so much easier to work with than a bank is. A bank could have an auditor come in from the FDIC and say, hey, you suck on these loans. Call the people and tell them their loans are canceled. And that happened to a multimillionaire friend of mine. They called him over and said, your $40,000 loan on this dumpy little house has to be called. We don't like it in our books anymore. You need to pay us money for it. So I'm personally comfortable with guaranteeing the money because I have been very poor before. And I can go back if I had to. It's the Scioto Post. That's the name of the newspaper. We're in central southern Ohio. We are, as far as social metrics go and our Google Analytics, they say that we are bigger than the Columbus Dispatch, which is kind of cool. What kind of fancy car does Meet Kevin drive? He drives a Model X in California, but when he was here in Ohio, he drove a Chrysler Pacifica. Am I poor? No, not really. To me, poor is a mindset, not a bank account statement. Your debt will be paid off in 10 years. I can get my debt. I can pay down the $1.65 million in 6 years if I wanted to. And the 1.65 includes seller finance debt that I do not personally guarantee. That my seller finance debt, which is probably like $350K, I really don't personally finance. Average interest rate on my non-bank loans, it's around 8%, which is totally fine because I use the private investor money to buy deals that are 20% or better. So I don't care that I have to pay 8%. So Joey Knight, 15, start a business, wait till you got school, start a business now and learn. If you fail, you fail. Who cares? You have to learn and you have to fail at some point in your life. My brother and I had a paintball business for 3 or 4 years and we failed miserably at it. So recommend your girlfriend buy a duplex together. I suggest any younger person starting out right now to buy a multifamily property like a duplex or triplex. Live in one. If I ever start buying towards Marietta, Parkersburg, WV, you do apartment remodels, I would love to be in Marietta, Parkersburg, or Ashland, Kentucky. It's just that's about an hour and a half, 2 hours from me. And there's just so many deals in central Ohio right now, Franklin County and surrounding. I figured it up one day. It's $350 million worth of rental sell a year. And it's like, that's the market I can tap into. Business advice for graduates: just start a business and fail at it. That's okay. Am I in a rock band? No, I'm not. I used to be, but it never made me money. So I wanted to have a family, so I couldn't be in a rock band. So I got real estate. Yeah, that's how it works. Comfortable personally guaranteed long-term amounts of money. I am very comfortable, Daniel. I've already answered that. Please, I am putting you on a timeout because I've answered that question already. And constantly spamming the chat does not mean you're going to get answered. There's multiple people from Marietta. That's crazy. A big city so I can get more money as a profit? No. I don't want to invest in a big city because it's like I have personally dropped the rent in an area. Did oil gas industry raise prices? Not in my part of Ohio. It has in eastern Ohio, like around the Cambridge, St. Clairsville type area, closer to Wheeling, West Virginia. A lot of the pipeline guys came in and bought them. Mansfield, Ohio. I like Mansfield, Ohio. If you buy cash to starting, should you do it? taking out multiple loans, be able to use cash on multiple properties. It's hard to give a one-size-fits-all answer for this kind of stuff. Just because I'm not in your market and I don't know your market. I can tell you, I can tell you what I know about Central Ohio. That's about it. Laundromat video open, but couldn't find the laundromat videos. Just go on my channel. Am I taking proteges? Not so much right now because my time is so wrapped up. It's insane. What does a credit score need to be to get a loan for a property from a bank? Good way to get started in real estate. I would say get a minimum of 620. But beyond that, you don't have to offload property. I've only sold 2 properties in 6 years. One I tried to flip. I lost $25K on. The other one I made like $5 or $6K on just because it was one of the Gary package properties and it was a dump. Oh my gosh, it was bad. I sold it to a guy. So, did I start investing from a young age? My brother and I bought a certificate of deposit, which is a garbage investment. I mean, don't do that. CDs are awful. But we bought a certificate of deposit when we were like 6 or 7 because our grandma talked us into it. And rather than encouraging us to invest, it was terrible. And I'm going to do a video on that. 10K is way more than enough to seller finance. This coming week, I just got the keys back. I will do a video on how I bought a house, or I bought 3 rental properties, 3 rentals for $250. And I'm going to actually break 100% of everything down, talk about how I do the contracts, everything like that. I'm going to break all that down in a video. I don't know about Boston, but I did help a guy that was willing to drive 1 hour outside of Boston, and we found 3 properties on the internet. So franchises can be good. Did I get a loan from a bank to start in real estate? No, I did not. So my brother did, though, back when you just had to have a pulse. Do I like jazz? Not really. I mean, jazz is neat, but I haven't found any jazz bands that I really like. With the CD thing, the problem was... the problem... Here, let me load up some more pictures of this... this warehouse. I want to show you a couple more pictures. It is freaking cool. I love it. Let's see. All right. We'll load up another picture. Is that okay with you guys? Now I'll take a really quick bathroom break because I have to go. But I'm going to load up this picture. In the meantime, thumbs up. I'm going to load this picture. I'm going to go run to the bathroom real quick. There you go. Holy crap. Holy crap. Let me go run to the bathroom real quick. No, let me load this picture. Gosh dang it. Can't see anything. That's so weird. This is train access. Can you see it? That's train access to the warehouse. To me, that's cool. Like my video. All right, how many people did I lose? Is it in the hundreds? Is it in the thousands? How many people were lost? Well, fix this picture. What do you guys think of the other? That sucks. Let me see if I can reorganize these things. Did I lose a whole bunch? I can't even see it. So that is... How many people did I lose? I lost like 20 people. That's insane. Thank you guys for staying around. All right. What car do I normally drive? I drive a 2012 Kia. We gained people. Do me a favor and like the video. I'm drinking my mouthwash, so... I sold an SEO company, a search engine optimization company, for $50K, and then I used $25K to find other investors. I spent $5K on lawyers. I spent $20K compiling it with other people and whatnot. So I'm going to post another link to the Discord. Here a second. What's in the blue stuff in the mason jar? Would you guys believe me if I told you it was moonshine? Did I wash my hands? Yes, I did. I promise. What do you think it is? Can I not lease a car as a business expense? No, I can depreciate it. I think there's a way that I can get bonus depreciation on it too. I think I can. But it probably will depend on when it comes out. Yeah, bright blue stuff out of mason jar is very hillbilly. It's not, well, it is cool. Here, let's see what it is. It is very close to Kool-Aid. This is the best stuff ever. It tastes like a Jolly Rancher. The Tide Pod juice. Windex, that's great. Heisenberg Moonshine. Gatorade and vodka. So, they sell it at Dollar General, and we have Dollar Generals all over. It took me like 15 seconds, so you guys figure out. I do not like leasing at all because essentially it is... depreciation on a car can be extremely powerful, like actual economic depreciation, not as far as the IRS is concerned. So, bank loan to start in real estate, it depends on your market, so... We started YouTube because I wanted to teach other about investing, be something cool to do. I just wanted people to see what it was like because I didn't see any YouTube videos. I still don't for the most part. It's like I don't see too many people out there saying, hey, this is what it's like to buy low-income real estate. This is what it's like to buy a trailer park. This is what it's like to buy, you know, whatever. I just don't see it very often. And it's like, why aren't there any... And there's thousands of people just like me that buy the same kinds of properties that I buy. And I just don't understand why those kinds of videos aren't on YouTube. Hey, do me a favor, if you haven't liked the video, like it, please. Hogan, for me, please. Hogan, for me, please. Nickel plating solution on what, I guess... How would I invest right now? I'm big on buying ETF. Shoot, let me see. I'm going to throw a Webull link on there. And if guys, once again, if you have like a personal, like a direct question, no, don't send me a personal question. If you need a direct question answered, just send me a message on Discord or Instagram. I respond to almost all of them unless you're nuts and insane and asking crazy stuff. Let me see. I'm going to post a link to Webull. Nah, I'm going to hold off on that. But Webull is sponsoring us. Really cool. And I think they may have shot a movie in that. But Webull's really sponsoring and helping our channel. And we've got some potential cool stuff we can do. Is it electronic exchange fund? I don't even know what... ETF means, but essentially it's like a mutual fund, but it's a stock rather than an actual mutual fund. So you can buy a share of an ETF and it will be like a conglomeration of multiple companies. And if you get on our Discord, you can actually see what ETFs I'm buying, but they're really boring. Exchange traded fund. There you go. I'm not on WSB as much. Yeah. If you go on our Discord, do the Webull link, you get a free stock. If you deposit $100, they're going to give you a second stock. And it's like right now Webull, they're supposed to post out a press release, but normally they're like Robinhood. And it's funny because the CEO of Weeble's like, this is the difference between Weeble and Robinhood. Yes, it's not that big, but it's hilarious. I get these internal emails from like Weeble on the influencer program, and they're hilarious because it's like, this is the CEO of Weeble says things that I would say to my brother in a conversation. It's like, yeah, this is dumb. Sorry. Yeah, dude, say this. Do this. It's funny. But Reyes says he wants to collab. But anyway, as going back to ETFs, you can buy really boring stock, or a basket of really boring stocks with it, and over time they go up. And I agree. I think that Webull is better than Robinhood because you can like 2-click start a IRA, and that is freaking huge. I should do a Secret Santa on Reddit, and I should record it. That sounds like a good video. I think I did Secret Santa before. But anyway, with Webull, you can open up an IRA, and every single one of you, if your state and the government will allow you to open up an IRA, you need to have an IRA. That's one of the things that the ultra rich people I know, I mean, like, to me, you're really rich if you've got over $5 million in net assets. So if you want to take the advice of people that are worth between $5 and $25 million, like 60% of them say, 60-70% of them have told me, Brandon, if you want to be wealthy, have an IRA. Because the thing is, I haven't done a entrepreneur or a real estate investment post on Reddit in a while, but I do them every so often. But the thing is, it's like, at some point, and I'm not telling you guys to do this immediately or to do this in the next couple years, but what you can do is you can start an IRA, you can build up money in the stock market, and then you convert it to something called an SDIRA, which is a self-directed IRA. Then you can start buying real estate or controlling real estate from within your IRA with huge tax benefits. Huge tax benefits. But the thing is, guys, you will not find that magic point in your life to where all of a sudden now you finally have money to put on your stocks. You have to start putting money in your account now. You can do, I would say, if you can, you're eligible, start a Roth first. If you're not eligible with a Roth, freaking start your traditional IRA today. My preference would be for you to sign up through Webull and start an IRA with them. But I don't care whether it's Webull or Ameritrade. I still have Ameritrade accounts. I've got a Fidelity account. Just please open up an account and commit yourself to putting $25, $50 in it a month. Just please, for the love of everything holy, please do that. Because then the thing is, if you don't start saving money today, you're going to find yourself 5 years down the road, you're still broke and you still haven't spent any money. So is that enough of it? Is that a good answer to what's an ETF? Because that's the answer to what's an ETF. Discord is a chat program. So explain the basics of appreciation versus depreciation. It depends on what's that's about. Appreciation means something goes up in value. Depreciation means it goes down in value. A car goes down in value over a set period of time. It very rarely goes up in value, essentially, unless you buy a classic car or something like that. And it's one of those things where I would need ask me on Discord. Do that. Yeah, Discord is a free chat client. You can go. We can talk about money and real estate and stuff like that. If you have $120K and you're 18, how can you get rich? Some people would say you're rich already at $120,000. But really, I would say put it in an IRA if you can do that. Put that in like ETFs. Start looking at a business that you can start. Everybody right now is big on real estate, but there's so many other businesses that you can do. Like, we're going to do a power washing company. I had a friend that made $50K a summer starting out with mowing yards, things like that. And just there's all these different little businesses. I don't edit my videos. I send them off to a guy in Ireland. He spends like I spend $15, 15 euros on them. That's $16. You have to accept the terms of service on Discord, read the post, and type in what you need to. Yeah, cars are liabilities, not assets. And if you would please sit down and watch Rich Dad, or listen to like the ebook Rich Dad Poor Dad, rent it from the library, whatever. Cars and stuff like that is a depreciating asset. Would a 5-unit at 20 cap rate be a good place to start? Heck yes, it'd be awesome. Do IRAs and savings make you money and interest over time? IRAs invest in the stock market, do. Savings accounts are terrible. I run into all these people that have like high interest savings accounts. And it's like, I don't understand. Someone posted something mean in the chat, and it's like, put me on timeout. And it's like, I can ban you from the channel and you can never see my videos again. You have 21 to 60K to your name. Better for you to keep a stock or to buy solid assets. It depends on your market. I mean, there's some areas that real estate doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So, do I make money back from YouTube edits? Well, here's the thing, guys. In October, I spent probably $150 on video editing, and I made over $10,000. So, did I make money if I brought in over? I made like $12,000 in October. The 9,800 was just on that one video. I can say hi to your wife, Michelle. Is RC's Welding Garage. RC Welding's Garage's wife, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. So. Yeah, Ben's starting his own YouTube. He's got his own YouTube channel under Ben's Junk and Appliances. Do you know what Uri is? No. You have 2,000 interest savings account, collects 5 cents a month, which should be BS. That's what really turned my brother-in-law from investing, because our grandma got us to put money in CDs, because my grandpa made crap loads of money in the 80s on CDs, back when CDs were 10 to 11% interest, because you could do that back in the late 70s and 80s. And our grandma was like, you need to buy CDs, they'll make you rich. Heck no, they won't make you rich. The reason that CDs were a great investment in the late 70s and early 80s was because inflation was going up like 8% a year, and they had to offer a rate that was higher than inflation. So people like my grandpa got locked into CDs at 11% for like a 10-year period, and the banks got screwed. And my grandma and grandpa made a ton of money. Model S has more horsepower than the new 20 Ford Explorer Police Interceptor. Who's faster? Probably the Model S's, but you can't buy a Model S at surplus auctions in the state of Ohio, but you can for the Ford Explorer, which is cool. I try to stay away from politics because I will step on somebody's toe. You can't win talking about politics if you want to make money. So, yeah. So our grandma and grandpa made crap loads of money back in the 80s. And they thought, hey, that's what you need to do in the 90s. And it was a terrible idea. And I want to say Ben and I figured it out. Ben and I, over a 3 or 5 year period with a CD, made like $60 as on a CD. If we would have put it in a whatever was similar to an ETF back then, we would have made, over the same time period, hundreds and hundreds of dollars. My kids have made like $400 right now on their stocks right now. You want to buy a warehouse and rent out to tradesmen business to store their tools and trucks. That's probably what we'll do with this warehouse. So I usually work 40 to 50 hours a week. Like, I guess I'm working now. High functioning man, I haven't changed to vegan. Please do. I will absolutely never be vegan. Sorry, guys. I like steaks. I like chicken too much. Oh my gosh, I love steaks. And here's the thing about veganism that's interesting to me. I will talk about this is there's a big proposal for cloning meat, which I don't have a problem with cloned meat, but the thing is cloned meat vegan or not? And I've talked to some guys that say yes and some guys that say no. So how good is YouTube for passive income? If you've got the skills to do it, I guess it's great. High speed pursuit, Tesla versus police. I don't know. I would be very interested. My brother Ben and our uncle he just retired again for like the third time. Very high ranking state or sheriff's officer in Florida. And he's been in multiple high-speed pursuits. He was in a very noteworthy one that ended in this ginormous shootout. Yes, I have gold, but I'm not big on it. I would go keto 1,000 years before I would vegan. So sorry, guys. I don't have a. If we ban you, Old Man Jenkins, the thing is you can't give me $2, so it doesn't really work. CCW, I have a G19. I have more energy if I ate plant-based foods. Also, I have more energy if I consumed more caffeine. And I have a lot of energy. It's 10 o'clock, and I am full of energy. So, I've got several vending machines in it. So, yeah, send Ashton the money. But I know vegan people that can be very nice. I have had vegan chicken nuggets at one time. They were actually pretty good. I have had vegan hamburgers, and every single one has sucked. So, if they make something that's as good as a ribeye and it's made out of plants, I will eat it all day long. Hi to Michelle again. Did Michelle miss the first part, RC? So, eat healthy. There's your energy. I do eat. If you guys notice, between my first video on YouTube and my current video, I'm about 70 pounds lighter, so I can eat better than in the past. So, I'm glad I see FE300 Basso ran. How do I get into the YouTube game? I just want to be able to make a little bit of money by taking my phone out of my pocket, which I've done. So now I'm making great money. Invest a lot of... Yeah, Lance K has posted a message about his dad investing in risque magazines. I won't mention the name. I have met guys that invest in PORN. I can't say the name because I don't want to get demonetized or get in trouble or anything like that. I've met guys that do that. I've met a lot of guys that do that on magazines and stuff like that. And it's very, very iffy because it's a very niche product. And you can lose money on it. And I've seen auctions where these guys' collections, their magazine collections, sell for like 10 cents a magazine, and they were the big collector magazines too. So White Castle's Impossible Burger's great. $2 price, not so much. Did Ben say that? I guess Ben has tried the Impossible Slider. I should try one. I have not done the Impossible Burger yet. I did the knockoff that sucked. But I would love to try the Impossible Burger. I take my vitamins. Monster has vitamins in it, guys. So, do I get bothered by Meet Kevin talking over in the video? No, because we were so excited to be in there. Your family's from Ohio. How much you can get for $150K so you get these houses for so cheap with your expertise. Yeah, no, I mean, you have to look. You have to look. Amazon Mechanical Turk for a user, for a service seller, like a person working or the person supplying it. I mean, it's kind of weird. Keto plus vegan. I don't know how you would live. You'd end up eating high fat, high protein vegetables and non-meats, and then you wipe out all your carbs, and I just can't see that. Because for you, there's, deep fried stuff can be vegan if done right, which would be my only saving grace. So greetings from Central Indiana. Greetings from Central Ohio. As a young college student, you're glad you found me. When did I start real estate investing? I helped Ben buy a house and apartment complex back in 2007. He still owns them. But the thing is, we used all-day subprime finance on them. You can't do that anymore. That just doesn't exist. So when the crash happened, I was getting ready to buy some apartments and stuff like that, and there just was no way to buy stuff without using subprime financing at the time, at least as the way that I understood it. Keto is not high-fat, low-protein. Keto is high-fat, high-protein. What am I looking at getting into this coming year? I just want to get my portfolio stabilized. I'll do a video on it. I want to hit $100,000 revenue in a month in 2020. I would like to end 2020 with $1 million in revenue in between all my businesses, and I think that I've got a really good chance of hitting that. Let me see where my revenue is this year. Hey, do you guys want to know how much I made this year? I mean, no. How much I have brought in this year. I won't show you the picture. Oh crap! Without counting my trailing November rent, laundromat income plus rent, trailer park income, stuff like that, I'm a little north of $450K. So I should end the year with the rental income at $500K, and I should double that next year. I never donate to channels. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. My taxes aren't too bad because I depreciate and expense a lot. In the housing market with a credit score, house hacking, if you can buy a duplex to live in, that's really good. The Team Trees donation, I'm trying to get a confirmation code for you guys because every single time I go on a Team Trees, it times out my credit card. But I know that I have to donate to you guys. I will get so many unsubscribes if I don't do the Team Trees donation. I don't understand what's going on with their website. It's insane. Mention rail line warehouse still connected to the railroad. I don't know, but I'm going to have to do it. Have to look. Biz buy sell. Biz buy sell's okay. You just have to. There's going to be a markup. You're going to have to pay for it. Yeah. I really don't want to break that, Jackson, even. Sell scripts, data analytics tools, main servers, hire me money, brands. It would depend on which tool you're talking about. What's the cheapest property you bought? Was the $8,900 duplex I bought on a Williams & Williams auction. This is a leather Levi's jacket from Kohl's. Kitty Rides machine. They're so expensive. If you don't wait to try and find them, oh my gosh! Am I buying a warehouse? I made an offer on a warehouse. It's a almost 30-some thousand square foot warehouse with several acres, which is cool. Social Blade's extremely accurate if you understand how they're doing it. Social Blade calculates my CPM rate based on the financial sector, which is really close to what I make, but I'm trying to improve my monetization. And by that, I mean add more ads into the videos because I'm trying to get my watch time up to like a 7-minute average. And that goal is 3 ads per video. I don't want to do the Meet Kevin thing. Sorry, Meet Kevin, if you're watching. I don't want to do the Meet Kevin thing where there's an ad every 4 minutes. To me, that's super annoying, and that makes me want to install ad block on all of his videos. So I figure, like on my 15, 16-minute videos, I want 3 ads. There's going to be a video at the start you watch before the video rolls, and then an ad at like 5 minutes and an ad at 10 minutes. And then once you figure that out, you can get real close to my my income on Social Blade. Share of sales are way your price range. Just start calling people. Oh my gosh. Average ROI for this year was 16.8. Next year I should be over 21 or 22. So, do I only upload for money? Do you mean my videos? I mean, you have to understand, I only have been monetized since October. So, I've only been monetized since October, and I have like 30-some videos prior to October. So, I told you guys I will shave my head at 250,000. I'm glad you and your boomer husband watch my videos and enjoy them. Now, I'm not making I really don't mean to make super big fun of boomers. It's just that there's, like every generation, there's a lot of stupid ones that make terrible financial choices. But Young Orange is here. Yay. This is a cheat. I spent $90 on this. But the thing is, there's a lot of terrible boomers giving out terrible advice to Gen X, millennials, Gen Z. I mean, some of my best mentors are boomers. They're great. They're wonderful human beings. But the problem is, it's like, oh gosh, there's so many giving out bad advice. 4 minutes ads I've been getting. Does business YouTube channels just have long ads? Yeah, that's just how business YouTube channels are. The cost to buy an ad on my channel versus, like Ryan's Toys reviews, the ads on mine are like, oh gosh, it's like 40 times higher. So, Ben sells on eBay and Amazon. So, Shoelace How to Invest. Teach my brother Shoe Nice how to invest. I have posted one comment on Shoe Nice's video, and he did not respond nicely to me at all. So it's one of those things where I'm like, ooh, I don't know that I want to have too much contact with him because he's been mean to me. It's insane. Boomers used for people. People have called me a boomer, and I'm an early millennial. It's insane. I watch way more YouTube than I do anything else. I watch more YouTube than I do Netflix. So, yeah, I'm going to do some more stats videos. Like, we started this stream, and if you guys have not subscribed to me, subscribe to me. I want to refresh this page, and we're going to see if I've got any more subs. Because the past week or so has been very good for the channel in terms of subscribers. Oh, crap.